Hey Fish fam, this is Nikachu Merfolk Master here with my brother, and we are going to be running back the 5-0 list that I played with Merfolk with main deck Kira Great Glass Spinner. This deck. Is Kira worth it? We didn't really see it do anything actually last time, but the rest of the deck worked out, so can it work out again? Hey, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to find out. Before we get into our deck tech, we are going to thank our sponsors, starting with FusionGamingOnline.com, one-stop shop for all your paper magic needs. I actually just ordered some Spheloons of the Sea and Sky in full art. Now I'm playing with it so much online. Hey, I need the full art version. And you know what? A lot of the Modern Horizons 2 cards, they've crashed in price. We now know what's real and what's not, and unfortunately, Spheloon is in the not pile for the most part, which is good for Merfolk players. And so it's got a big discount on it, and if you want an additional discount, don't forget to use coupon code Nikachu for 5% off all your purchases. And we're also going to thank Mana Traders, the premier place to rent Magic cards online to change from any deck, any format, any time. If you're getting tired with one deck, just rent another one. Just keep shuffling around like musical chairs. You can support the channel using my Mana Traders link in the description below, or save 15% off your first 2 months using coupon code Nikachu. So here's the deal. Now, I don't know, like, Kira is like, was supposed to be the main experiment, but honestly, the real experiment here is we're playing with 23 lands. We have 19 lands, and we've got 4 Glasspool Mimics that could also be lands. Then the point is that we can get to our 3 drops, like Spheloon, Kira Great Glass Spinner, and Brazen Borrower on curve. Especially Kira, especially Spheloon. I feel like I'm losing more games being choked on mana than not, and also when you have 23 lands, you are way more likely to get your Force Negation off. Oh, there is one change. I removed 1 Cavern of Souls and added 1 Island. That's the only change I made to the deck. I'm like, maybe I don't have that much mana to cast Brazen Borrower, Kira, and Spheloon, and Force Negation with or I say Kira, Brazen Borrower, and Force Negation given my mana base. Also Counterspell, because I had a lot of brown mana between Cavern of Souls and Mutavault. So I took out 1 Cavern, added 1 Island. That's probably the only big change. Harbinger did nothing for us last time. Maybe this should be Force Negation in the main. I don't know. But then again, we were playing against control decks the entire time. So let's hope for better. Let's get into our league. I can't remember. Was it really 2K? No, it was. I thought it was subs. I thought it was 200 subs. Maybe up the ante. Our opponent's like, oh wow. It's Nikachu. It's me. Yes, it's me. Everyone's fucking starstruck these days. Okay, so for anyone who never saw this, my brother recently did a face reveal. It's the one on the left. Now, this is not actually my brother, but holy fuck, it looks like him. I mean, it looks exactly like him. We like Google searched this image, and this just stood out to me. And my brother thinks he's looking into the mirror here. It's so identical. The only thing that gives it away is the jewelry. My brother doesn't have anything worth anything on him.
Not even my underpants.
Your underwear is probably the most expensive thing that you have on you.
1 league, and I play with Y Principe and Aspiring Spot.
all the wow, that's crazy. All the celebrities. This hand, did we win the die roll? We didn't. We'll keep it. It's a little clunky, but who knows? Maybe it'll turn out. If our opponent's playing a blue deck, then we'll get Tide Shaper on curve. And then if we can get Vial to 3, maybe we just start playing Glass Pools. I think it started with 200 subs, and he upped it to 400. Fuck, that's stupid.
400 multiplied by 5.
It's like, I'm losing this bet. Let's up the ante for motivation.
Yeah, it's 2 Gs.
Who knows? He's probably making more in subs and donations just by declaring that. I should do something like that. If I'm not the top of the leaderboard, we're dumping 10 grand. Ah, what a start. We're already screwed. What a bad matchup.
Where's your Harbinger?
Here it is.
There's Nahiri the Harbinger.
Absolutely
Harbinger.
Pales in comparison to this Harbinger. Just played your list on the kitchen table today. Excellent.
It was for dinner.
Maybe
that's what he means. He ate fish.
Oh yeah. Well, then that's bad. Oh, well, whatever. This is elementals as I think it is. What did they get? Got Fury. That makes me furious. I don't even want to bounce this thing. Like this hand is terrible. The quality of this hand just went collapsed. All right, let's draw cards. I don't even know what to do with this Tide Shaper. Anyway, I was hoping to play against anything except this. Now, I did want to see what Kira would do in this matchup, though. Because Kira might be a big deal, because a lot of this stuff just tries to target your creatures, and Kira would just nuke it. Nuke at least one, like the first half of it. It would equalize out the unfairness of the value. Risen Reef. There's nothing in my hand that helps me here.
It's a big ass crab.
I almost feel like blocking this, because if you ephemerate this, that's value. It is a big crab. Don't F with him. Kira! Kira would be so good right now.
He's got an island.
I really want to copy this, but it's so hard. Does Fury have Flash? Like, I'm 99% sure it has Flash. But maybe I'm wrong.
Scryfall!
Why can't I look at cards in chat? That's so stupid. Fury. Which is one of millions of cards. And looking up Fury is also infuriating. Because there's a million Furies. Double Strike. It does not have Flash. Okay, so... Maybe, baby, we can swindle something here. How do we do this? Do I just play a random creature and let it die? Is that the battle plan? Monsteroni got a question. Does Glasspool Mimic trigger Mara Regery? Nope.
Not a Merfolk.
Not a Merfolk. Spell Shifter Rogue.
Which is bullshit.
Maybe I just do nothing. Like, I don't have to do anything if I don't want to. You're welcome. Attack. Or maybe I should have attacked with Mutavault there too. Like, I have no intention of casting anything. Yeah, if I had Changeling, that'd be a different deal. But not a Changeling. Just spell Shapeshifter Rogue. The stack is not a Merfolk? You mean on the stack it's not a Merfolk? The stack is not a Merfolk. Now I feel, oh man, I wish I got that damage in. Another fucking Risen Reef.
What do these bad boys do?
Everything. They get too much value.
Why aren't you playing it?
Well, don't get the chat started. Start. Because a lot of them believe that
hey, it's in water. In the picture.
Okay, please don't have Solitude.
The picture should decide what you play.
Because I could have a big turn here. Or a big enough turn. We're so close to lethal, too. We are really close to lethal here.
it.
Do it. Okay, let's bait. If you have Solitude or something. I'm gonna bait ya. Because if they try Solitude, Massive Pearl try, then I'll just Ether Vial and the other Glass Pool Mimic and copy it. But they get so much value. Oh! Keepsy weeksies. Okay, so attack! This I wasn't expecting. You are going for it, aren't you? So they're gonna draw 2 cards off of this. Oh, do they have Ephemerate? If they have Ephemerate, I just can't do anything about this. It's never happening. He had to draw cards, so they can look for Ephemerate.
They always have it.
They, of course, they always. We can just resign here. This is impossible. Mission impossible. Was I drawing Kira? Like I have a smidge of a chance if I have Kira, and that was the point of playing with Kira. So Tidebinder Mage sort of does something. So I'll put that in the deck. Silvergill Adept looks so horrible. Kira is fine. Brazen Bar also looks pretty bad. Harbinger looks beyond terrible. Okay, let's we'll take out Harbinger. Force for just Ephemerate. Nah. Submit. Yeah, Elementals. Welcome to the league. Welcome to league, everyone.
This will all be fixed with the next playset.
So, what, Spike has like 5 days, though, right? When does the league reset? I just got the warning a little while ago. Or the leaderboard. Well, when does the leaderboard... The leaderboard might not reset the same with the leagues. I don't know if it always does that. I'd rather have Counterspell than Borrower. Is Counterspell good in this matchup? I can't remember how many Cavernous Souls or if they were playing with Cavernous Souls at all. This is a bad matchup, by the way. Oh, yeah, I know that. You think I haven't lost to Elementals before? I was born losing to Elementals.
That and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. Like, these hands are hands, but they're not great hands. I don't want to aggressively mulligan. I don't know if Counterspell would be that bad. Maybe I should bring it. Like, if they have Cavernous Souls, then I shouldn't bring in Counterspell. But if they don't, Counterspell actually is pretty good. Because their deck is clunky. It's a very clunky deck. Oh no, but I can't counter the evoke part of any of the spells. Borrower can bounce, I don't know, Omnath or something. Do I smell a Harbinger? Evoke isn't casting. Is it casting? It's an ability. Hold on. I don't think I can. Hold on, maybe I can counter it. What the hell? Where's Fury? Exile a red card from your hand. Does it explicitly say how Evoke works? I want to say intuitively I can't do shit about it, but maybe I can. Maybe I'll just pass. You may cast the spell for its evoke cost. If you do it yeah, okay, so it's not actually cast. Oh, hold on, no, you may cast the spell for its evoke cost. Oh, okay, yeah, so we can counter it. So it costs nothing. Does the deck bring that much value? I don't know. Like, Counterspell is still fine. Like, you want to interact with some value. It's just they're very mana efficient. Well, I don't know if this Merfolk Trickster is gonna be meaningful.
It's Runaway Flamekin.
Like, for all I know, I'm wasting this Trickster when it could be used on a Risen Reef. But we have Glasspool Mimics, so we're gonna get the Vial up to 3, and we'll just, I don't know, copy Trickster every single turn. Oh, well, I don't know. I wouldn't mind bouncing a Risen Reef if I get the opportunity. I guess I'm going to bounce something, because I didn't use my mana. Risen Reef. Risen Reef is the biggest problem I run into. It's everyone's problem. That's a fucked card too.
Tempo.
Yeah. Poop. Tempo. Have you heard of it? It's actually okay tempo too. It's 2 mana for 2 mana. Now I might keep the Vial on too, just so I can Tidebinder it next turn. That's a nice draw. Yeah, I'll keep this on 2 before we go to 3. Woo! Burrow redeeming itself. Yeah. I like Borrower. I like Borrower a lot.
It was always good.
Okay, how am I gonna get smoked? So many ways this can go wrong. Unless our opponent genuinely has nothing. Nothing to do. Are we gonna Solitude it up? Nope.
Look at all that.
Not yet, at least. Look at all that Skrill out over there.
That could be yours. For 3 mana.
I have to admit, Risen Reef is a card that you just think it's garbage just staring at it. So hopefully our opponent will have less value in the future, because we will Glasspool Mimic the damn thing down. Also, if I had Svelun in play, that would help a lot too. So actually I can wait on the Glasspool. There's no rush. Copying my Trickster.
3, 2, 1. Oh, fuck off. Doesn't this guy know he's licked?
Hmm?
Doesn't he know he's dead?
Our opponent has a lot of life. As far as I'm concerned. If their life total is above 0, not counting them out at all. They have a Thunderkin Awakener in hand. What else do they have? Another Risen Reef. What is Thunderkin Awakener? Was that an elemental? It is an elemental. What is the most important thing to do here? Because I can like Glasspool target. I think I'm just gonna have to let them get the value, because they'll play Thunderkin Awakener and I probably have to tap that thing down. So that they don't get... Or maybe it's not that important. Well, they can put anything on top of their deck with Flamekin Harbinger, but they may not have the mana for it. Fuck, they're gonna draw so many cards. Actually, what I could do... Hold on, what I can do... I could actually put a Svelun in play.
Board 1.
Ugh, this is white mana. I don't know, maybe this isn't doing anything.
Board 1 with indestructible.
Did I screw this up? Because they can exile my Sphaloon. Maybe I screwed this up. They have like a million cards. I'm like, I want to protect my board. Nah, that's not going to actually do anything. So I could have just tapped this thing down instead. And then that might have been just the end of their turn. Okay, well, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Because even if they ephemerate this, exile another creature, I can still, like, Glasspool Mimic, tap down Risen Reef. Either with Tidebinder Mage or the Merfolk Trickster, and then push through the last point of damage. Oh, but the Solitude has lifelink. Okay, so I need a third land to make this actually work. Oh no, then I just tap down Solitude. Okay, I think we got it in the bank.
And you're up to 27 life.
Unless they have Fury. Yeah, it did protect me from Fury. But like the thing I should have done was probably just tap down this thing. I mean, a lot of things still have to go right. Like, I have to hope my opponent doesn't have more Solitudes in hand. But if they don't have F all, then it's over.
This does not help.
Yeah, I think they have Solitude. Now they're like considering do they hit, like, am I gonna play another Sphaloon? Fuck these Risen Reefs. This is out of control. Don't think there's anything I can draw that helps me here. That's such a nice card, but it's not good enough. Oh, you know what would have been good? Actually, just Lord of Atlantis. Lord of Atlantis, Master of the Pearl Trident could have got me there. So do I have another? Maybe we can still continue. It's just very ugly looking. It's just very, very ugly looking. I forget it. Probably we're in a lot of trouble here. Protects you from, yeah. Maybe they will shoot themselves in the foot and accidentally sack one of their fetch lands. You gotta consider all the lines.
That's a day 2 Trident plan. You're better than that.
Yeah, where's that sideboard gut shot? You would have been nice is just to have just to have a random land so I could have cast this Brazen Borrower. I'm now just wondering, what if we, like, stop the stupid Thunderkin Awakener? What if? Are we gonna cast things? Aha! But you're not actually an elemental. Hilarious. Cad Beast. Okay, please stop with the pain. Stop making it rain pain. We'll put in. I'll maximize how many creatures I can have on the board. Okay, Ephemerate is off the table, though. They can't fetch for Ephemerate.
Lord.
Yeah, we need a Lord. Discards Lightning Skelemental. Jesus.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
What else would work? Brazen Bar would also work.
Come on, come on!
Redraw.
Redraw!
Redraw! Brazen Borrower! Lord! Things and stuff!
Boom!
Fuck. It's not what we wanted at all. Now what? Okay, so we can tap down Solitude, attack with everything, and they have to sack their board. Assuming they don't have Solitude in hand. And I lose my board too.
What do you lose?
And the Thunderkin Awakener comes back. But we do have a Kira. Ugh. I have all these extra lands in my deck, and I still can't hit my my third mana sources. Okay, I have another option. I could play Glasspool, copy Silvergill Adept, and we just try one more time. I think we have to just go for it. Yeah, we gotta... Well, we have to go all in with the Mimic, copy a Silvergill Adept. Do I have any other line?
No.
Okay, I Trickster this. 3 blockers still.
Come on, let's go for that one last
Blockers
Lord.
aren't going for it. Alright, let's do it. We're good at top decking these days. We're fucking top deck champions, really.
Come on!
We learned the art of the top deck.
Oh!
Ugh, I was a little excited. I saw Merfolk. I got a little excited for a second. Fuck this game. That's a terrible... Well, do you know what? It's a terrible matchup. I wish we got Kira earlier. The point of playing Kira in this deck is that it looks so good in this matchup. Instead of just getting our creatures just picked off constantly, you set up a Kira first, then start playing the creatures, or still get heavier into the creatures, and hopefully that makes up for all this stupid value that they have. We still had a really close game to start, but they have a full grip of 7 cards for the last like 3 turns, and we still almost got there. I just needed to get this stupid thing in play because this thing has flying. I just couldn't do it, and you even have flying. Whatever. It's well, game 2 was close. We might have got slaughtered by game 3. So we're on to round 2.
You would have won game 3.
So no repeat. No 5-0 repeat here. I don't know how you made it this far and didn't see it the first time, but here's a face reveal of my brother. Where it's someone who looks a lot like my brother. It's close enough.
The one on the left.
Yeah, the one on the left, not this one.
I'm David Bowie.
I know what he's thinking about. I don't even know what David Bowie looks like outside of, what was it called? The Labyrinth?
You tried really hard.
I tried hard, yeah.
Unfortunately, they don't give you a trophy and GP money for trying, really.
No, they don't.
But they should.
Yeah, they should give you something. Make people feel a lot better about not making day 2. Instead, they just make you feel like a complete loser. I like this hand. It's gonna be a little slow out of the gates, but hopefully it comes back with a vengeance. Oh god. Was it Amulet? Looks like Amulet. Or it's Mono Bluetron.
Here's a coupon for a Big Mac.
Verdant Catacombs. It's Amulet, right? I think it's Amulet. That's right. Alright, another terrible matchup. What's annoying about this matchup is Amulet fell off the earth. Like it's not really around. So it's not really something I'm trying to prepare for. Either way, it's pretty poor. Okay, let's see what we can do though. Did they miss a land drop? They have no more lands in hand. That is fascinating. And foolish at the same time. I might play this Cavern of Souls on Spirit. Actually, I guess it's not relevant. Yeah, Dragon Rage Challenge Unholy Heat does a very good job against Amulet. I'm not actually concerned at all. Okay, hold on. Let's just attack for 3. There's no Island Walk. You want to block? If you block, I play the Lord. And if I play the Lord, you won't. You probably don't care. But I care. Because I don't like that stupid thing in my way. Maybe we're going to win this because our opponent kept a hand with, like, basically no lands. Or maybe they're in really good position to destroy us the moment they draw 1 Karoo land. Oh, there it is. There she is. So what is this? You found it. Or maybe they had it and they were just holding on to it. Okay, you can get Primey Timey out.
No haste though.
No, it's gonna have haste. Because they have, if they have Amulet out, it has haste. Because they can just get the lands necessary for it. But this is a bit lame because I assumed that they could, or they were very unlikely to get Primeval Titan out. Because I could Trickster this thing. I could Trickster it and then Glass Pull Mimic it the next turn. But now they might have a big turn. A really big turn. So how bad can this get? Well, okay, they can't Valakut me. Because they need Dryad the Elysian Groves. Which they don't have. Yet.
Fuck layers.
What can they Teleria West for? When Teleria West is in hand,
Dig the cotton.
they made their land drop for the turn. Because I'm thinking, can I block here? But if they blow up one of these creatures, then I lose my Sveloon.
You gotta go for it.
Well, I don't really have to go for it. Dig the content, man. Don't get to catch many live streams. Welcome. Welcome, Dope Hat MTG. That's a dope hat you have.
Don't do it.
Transmute for what? Another Primeval Titan? Summoner's Pact. Something bad's gonna happen to me next turn. Well, if I... Actually, maybe I'm gonna tick this thing up to 3. Because then if I do that, I can play Trickster and then Vial in a Trickster, technically. So yeah, that seems to work out for me. Oh! Well, I can't use the mana anyway. Actually, maybe I just attack. Okay, hold on. Maybe do I have lethal here for some reason? Because I can play a Trickster, tap this thing down, Vial in a Lord, and attack for 4, 8, 11, 16. That's close. Close, but no donut. Is there any other world where I can win?
Just keep tapping that.
Nah.
Just keep tapping that boy down. You have the mana for it. Damn, now you really have Tricksters for days.
I do. But even if they Summoner's Pact for, I don't know what, something. Like even another Primeval Titan, that sounds pretty rude.
You should Summoner's Pact thing out.
Go for it. But I guess they need the Dryad of the Elysian Grove to really get anywhere. But if they play the Dryad and I tap down their Primeval Titan, they're screwed.
Can Kira deflect damage here?
Yes, actually, technically. How many land drops do you have? Oh, and you're gonna bring this thing back, right? So you're gonna have 4 shots at this? I need you to deal 11 damage. So one of these can go straight at Svelun. I could copy Svelun afterwards.
Not a bad idea.
Let's see what they do. Unfortunately, I cannot Trickster the Dryad. Oh, they're just going after my face! That's how it's gonna be. That's good for me. Oh, you're gonna gain some life. What a line. God, don't play another Primeval Titan. I can deal with one. Second one is a bit difficult. Fuck me. Is there a second Valakut?
You are.
Oh, yeah, Trickster Dryad, turn off landfall, then copy Trickster on the Titan. Well, I need to. Oh no! Too many Valakut triggers. Bullshit. Okay, I couldn't beat this. I concede. I give up. Okay, what do we want? Just force negation, I think. Maybe Tidebinder Mage helps. Tidebinder Mage probably is an upgrade to... Oops. To Harbinger. Brazen Power is okay. Just to fly, just to fly over stuff. Kira is... You know, I think Kira is just not enough. I'll take a 1 Silver Gill Adept. I've never been very impressed with this card. Alright, so for the best. Kira cannot protect our face, unfortunately. Do you not bring in Counterspell here? I don't know if I want to be too control-y. This hand's terrible. It's not, doesn't have that many lords, and it doesn't have any interaction. Well, Tide Shaper might hit a Karoo land, but it's so easy to reset with another Karoo land. I'm just gonna mulligan. This is better. I'll keep it. They do have you know, Counterspell is not bad. If I had if I didn't have Force Negation, I would bring in the Counterspell. It's not that bad. Okay, I'm gonna start with Lords. Because they're also gonna bring in more interaction like Engineered Explosives anyway as well. It's just hard to hold up the mana for it, that's all. Mutavault's not too bad. They kept. No, it doesn't necessarily. They could play Dryad and just kill me in 2 more turns. Like all it takes is like 1 Dryad at Elysian Grove. They play Valakut, and I'm dead. So. But they didn't do. Now we can declare that they probably kept a horrible hand. And I will just play a random Merfolk. It's like an extra creature to attack with.
Should be able to tap down red and green lands too.
Yes, I should. Tidebinder Mage should lock down creatures.
And lands.
It's interesting, they didn't play this card last turn. If you'd like to do anything else, you cannot beat the board. Also, I have Super Island Walk. Super Island Walk. Whatever, we'll rub it in. Super Island Walk. Well, that is not how I expected to win that game, but I'll take it. This hand's okay. If I see a force negation, I'm pretty fine with it. It gives me some way to interact with like some of their gold fishing hands.
Move history is way behind. Hey, mulliganed.
Good. See, there's that Cavern of Souls. Turning our counterspell obsolete. They're probably going to name something goofy. Yeah. Oh, no, they didn't name Giant. They could have named Orangutan.
Oh. Primeval Titan is not a monkey.
Well, the point is, like, sometimes they, like, the old Amulet players, they'd be like, name Slivers turn 1. Because then they would play something like this and just reset the Cavern of Souls anyway. Back in the day. Another Force Negation. For what do we owe the honor for this blessing? Another Sphaloon. That can be pitched to Force a Negation.
2 Sphaloons. 2 Force Negations. It should be 2.
2 Mass of the Pearl Tridents in the middle here?
Yeah, that would be perfect.
Well, how about I just play this Cavern of Souls and then Mass of the Pearl Trident will just be in the middle?
Malcolm in the middle.
Boo! Boo, you son of a bitch. Boo.
Yeah, you have super.
Oh, but no more lands. Excellent. Unless you're trying to hold on to a crew land in your hand. Make sure it isn't exposed to some nonsense. Yeah, I better get the creatures out. Okay, so this protects from dismember, or it's going to protect my Master of the Pearl Trident from dismember. 2 lords at the same time, man. Alright, this thing dies.
He took damage.
Yeah, the damage was taken. Huzzah.
Here's
And
another
take 3
3
damage. Thanks for the Island Walk. B. Och.
No.
But here's the problem. Now, do I pitch? Oh, wait. Search your library for a non-legend card. Put it into your fucking graveyard? What is this? Well, I'm flabbergasted. Search your library for non-legend. Is this just like a value card? Like you're just gonna put like, or are you literally gonna put a Primeval Titan in there, and now I have to defend against a Primeval Titan every single turn? Well, maybe they don't have the mana right now, and I can wait a turn. I can wait a turn here. Really? Fuck.
You must say no.
I must say no. What do I'm gonna keep the other Force Negation because it looks like the only way to get this thing in play would be to the graveyard. So I'm gonna chip away at my opponent's life total for 3 for a few turns. I don't feel good about it because I want to have some pressure, but whatever. Maybe I'm going to tick the Vial up to 3, because if I draw Glasspool Mimic... no, but if I draw a 2-drop, I can't cast Force Negation anyway. Okay, I'll keep it on 2. That's not bad. I'll take that. Hey chat, how do you find the urge to how do you fight the urge to dump all your money into MTG? Pff, you're asking the wrong people. That's why we're here. Like everyone dumps their money into this game. I think you know what really what makes it hard to keep your money is like you're always like, oh, this thing is still worth this much money, so you can easily justify buying it because it's like an asset. I remember the words. Chun-Li versus Gandalf meta. Oh, you sacked another... What is going on here? Well, anyway, we got to protect our children. So we will. We have a 2-turn clock if they got nothing else. So I think I can keep this on 2, because if I draw a 3-drop, we can just cast it.
Move.
Not... They sacked their Dryad? What are you, nuts? What do you do that for? Okay, so I can actually pop this. I'm gonna play like a weenie.
Play it safe.
Playing it safe. Oh, wait a minute. I have to attack with everything. I don't have Island Walk anymore. Ha! Alright. We attack with everything. If that's how it's gonna be. What a weird amulet deck.
Fog. Oh, that didn't even kill him.
Want to get into Magic the Gathering Online? Is it worth it to buy Merfolk Online or rent? Okay, so here's the deal. If you're going to play just one deck for forever, but just buy it. And you could rent... You could get, like, if you find yourself, like, borrowing pieces very often, you could get, like, the... Oh, fuck! Well, I couldn't do anything about it. Ugh, am I just dead now? Well, I do have a lot of creatures in play, so maybe our opponent cannot go super bananas, but the Urza Psychic can at least make 1 token. Attacking will get a token.
Don't got haste.
So the deal is, if you're just going to play one deck, just buy the deck. And if you want to, sometimes you could buy the base rental subscription on Mana Traders to get, like, pieces from it once in a while. But if you play more than one, like, if you want to play more than one deck, more than one format, then that's when you use Mana Traders. But if you're just talking like, I'm just playing this one deck for forever, like the only time I ever leaned for Mana Traders is because I was experimenting a lot. But you don't need the really big subscription. You'd be good with like the $10 subscription if you were like playtesting a lot of cards frequently. But I would just buy into the regular Merfolk deck. I've been playing Merfolk about 6 years. I would go with Merfolk. Did the opponent F up? What happened? What happened? Did they... Oh, they have no red mana. Do they have no red mana? Did they not get a Valakut? We'll take it. We'll take it. All right. We won round 2. A terrible matchup. Terrible. Just brutally terrible. But our opponent is playing janky enough that it turned out for us. All right. Let's get into round 2.
Weird. Never thought I'd see someone try to reanimate.
I think they thought Cavern could tap for red. They might, maybe. Hard to tell. But I wonder that reanimate... Imagine I have Chalice of the Void. I play Chalice on 0, and then my opponent plays Unmarked fucking Grave to then play Persist. I mean, that plays around it completely. Makes sense. So hard to justify online cards when you already have them in paper. That's my only snag. I mean, that's how a lot of people feel. But so like a lot depends. How much do you play in paper? Because the deal with Magic the Gathering Online is you can play way more online. You play all the time, 24/7. Play as you wish.
The client does half the work for you.
Yeah, the client does half the work for you. So that's even if it is the same deck, that's the benefit of having it twice. You can play for free. You can play for, basically for play points and ticks. So you get a combination of everything. So you get a lot of convenience for owning 2 decks.
GBS.
Yeah, not to be confused with GPS. I wish I had a script that just told my opponent, "Hi, good luck" at the start of every match.
You should have macros for that shit. Or you could give me a keyboard.
I won the die roll. I guess I'm going to keep this. No one draw bet. Not worth removing. Star Sam goes to every FNM but would like to play more. That's exactly how everyone gets into Magic the Gathering Online. They want to sharpen their teeth. You got to get in more practice. Yeah, and also if you wait for FNM, you get to play against, like, I don't know, 4 decks. The meta game will have completely changed in a month after you played after you've played like for 4 FNMs.
They should try to make some sort of sit and go leagues. I don't know how that would work though.
Sit and go leagues?
Yeah.
No, that's basically well, I mean that's what the preliminaries are, I guess.
No, I mean like
They wait for
6
it-
people all against each other.
Well,
At the
that's-
same time.
Well, I guess that's like a draft, because the draft requires 10 people, and then it fires. Or how many people is a
No,
draft?
but you're not still paired off.
Or 8.
It's everybody against everybody.
Oh, at the same time?
And you can't team up. You just
That's
try-
like, now it sounds like Commander. I guess I'll play Mutavault just in case my opponent plays sneaky with, what's it called? Teferi bounce, and I can at least attack it to death.
Didn't even open, huh?
Oh, you try? Yeah, make sure your computer can run Magic the Gathering Online. It's more resource intensive than it looks. Way more resource intensive. This is not going very well. Like, I can kill this Teferi, but our opponent has all the life they could possibly want.
Sorry, Teferi.
I'm not. Fuck Teferi.
From what set is Teferi's Isle?
Hmm?
What set is Teferi's Isle from? You have it sitting here somewhere.
Yeah, I do. Where's the Teferi's Isle? Mirage.
How old was that?
Old. Very old.
So technically, he's been around for a while.
Yeah. Same thing with Urza. I mean, he's a time raveler.
No, but I mean the concept of the character.
He's fucking with time all the time. Ooh, I got a Kira. This actually might do something. Given my opponent keeps fucking just removing stuff.
Get me back.
Fat Teferi. Prismatic ending was a mistake. Well, I don't think it's that big of a mistake. Alright, so my opponent cannot interact with anything that I do. I could have bounced this Teferi, I guess. That would have been a line. And then just attack them. Alright, pre-combat, I'm actually going to cast this Glasspool Mimic. And the purpose is to copy the Mutavault. Now we have another Mutavault.
Yeah.
No, I just gotta hope my opponent doesn't have Snapcaster Mage to block something. Alright, that worked out. Let me know in the comments section, do you think Prismatic Ending was a mistake? There's some good things about Prismatic Ending. Like, I think Prismatic Ending helped contribute to, like, Amulet going down in numbers. Because, like, people can... Well, I mean, maybe it doesn't actually do anything. Shark Typhoon, excellent. Oh, no, not excellent. Fuck. Okay, we gotta bounce that with Brazen Borrower. I'm probably gonna force him to get it. Okay, let's attempt.
So, you know, in this
The petty
situation,
theft this.
in this situation, you could play that land that turns into a 7/7.
Oh yes, against control. Yeah, hoof them. Should I threaten to play this Brazen Borrower if they do that again? If you dare play that thing. We're gonna attack for 8. Okay, I'll threaten. Because if they hard cast again, I can just play Brazen Borrower. I gotta be careful I don't, like, extend, because they can still Supreme Verdict everything away. What do you want to do? You want to do this song and dance all over again? Oh, Teferi is back. Whoops. Fuck. Oh, maybe they had Verdict. Then if they baited me, I'd be screwed. Oh yeah, I guess they're dead on board if they cast it again. Ah! Okay, they don't have Supreme Verdict mana up. Or Cryptic Command mana. Well, I am actually going to throw everything at Teferi. Really don't want to screw around with this card. Yeah.
That's 3 Teferis in the graveyard.
Yeah, all the Teferis. How many fucking times do we have to kill you? What the hell timeline is this? That you can come back from the dead and... This doesn't make any sense. It's like every alternate universe is coming
Archmage's
together.
Charm.
Target player draws a card. Yeah, go for it. Draw all the cards you want. Yeah, how do we have to how many times do we have to teach her this lesson, old man? Okay, so I could Glasspool, Mimic, copy another Mutavault. It'd be nice though to Glasspool, Mimic, copy Kira when we get it to 3. Okay, so I don't know, we'll just pass. They didn't have a land drop last turn.
Thanks for the ride, lady.
Wouldn't it be better to have opponent at 3? No! Because then they could be playing Supreme Verdict at instant speed. You know, don't let... You know, there are so many times that I thought I could kill my opponent, but this Teferi on the board can do so much damage. Like, so anyway, I feel way more comfortable if Teferi's off the board. And I can't do anything at instant speed.
Hello, old friend.
Yes, hello.
Nice to see you again. No matter which side of the board you're on.
Somehow Stonks went down for Merfolk, went up for Blue Eye Control.
Now he's got mana up.
Unresolved. Alright, so we might be at the cryptic stage of the game. We're going to tick this thing up because we can copy stuff. We don't even have it in the main deck. Alright, we'll attack for 7. Okay, we'll put a stop now. Tap all creatures, draw a card, sure. I do have the option at end of turn. I can like activate Mutavault, then Violin, Glasspool, copy it. Jace the Mindbender. Can you fucking Terminus at instant speed? That would be pretty shitty for me. Draw 3 cards. Okay, so you can't draw any more cards this turn.
Draw 3 cards. Put none back.
4 mana Flash Harbinger, yeah. Ugh, they still have Cryptic mana up. Again!
So copy of Mutivolt.
This feels like Blue-White Super Friends. Truth be told, these are probably just all the Planeswalkers they have in their deck. We're just facing all of them.
And they still can't beat you.
Conceded. I think Kira did something here. I think Kira... Well, actually, for all we know, Cavern of Souls and Aether Vial won this one. Because they just had a bunch of counter spells. But they had an option at one point to, like, Archmage's Charm or Aether Vial. Alright, we're bringing all the counter spells in, boys and girls. The usual stuff. I'm going to keep Kira in. Harbinger is okay, but not amazing. But, okay, whatever. We'll scoop you out. Fuck. I gotta take out cards. I guess Glasspool Mimic is a bit of a liability.
You can keep all of them in. It's okay.
So hard to play with Glasspool Mimic.
You can play with 100 cards if you want.
Yeah.
You should play a league where you play with like 100 cards. Just to see what would happen.
I should make a YouTube video. Battle of Wits, the largest deck ever in Magic's history.
Oh, like a serious Merfolk
And
deck.
I have just a huge stack of cards.
A serious Merfolk deck was like 100 cards.
Yu-Gi-Oh has some excellent like clickbait thumbnail. There's like 2 people holding the super long deck box, and it's like the largest deck in Yu-Gi-Oh history or something like that. And Yu-Gi-Oh players out there might be able to relate. It was insane. It looked like 2,000 cards. I gotta cut 1 card. Guess we cut 1 Kira. But I don't want to cut a Kira. Stay Slapped has seen the thumbnail. Yeah, big deck energy. Just win by intimidating your opponent. How do you fucking shuffle that? Like in Magic, you have to shuffle the deck by yourself.
No mechanical or electronic assistance.
Well, there is no mechanical assistance, period. But like it says in the rules specifically that you can't get help from somebody else. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna cut a Lord. Because I don't know what else. I want to keep all the card advantage, and I want to keep all the flash creatures. So it'd be like that. Oh, I forgot at the last second. We should take out like 1 Vial, because Vial is not really actually the best card in this matchup because of Prismatic Ending. Jim Davis went 3-2 with Battle of Wits Goblins a week ago. Oh god. Battle of Wits goes better in Merfolk though. It's a blue card. Not worried about Snapcaster? Honestly, no. I think they don't have that many Snapcasters, but whatever.
Manamo should just attack for 20, I think. That would be fair.
Manamo?
Yeah.
Attack? For anything?
Yeah, you should be able to animate it for 1 mana and attacks for 20.
Wait, is it worth it to force this? Probably not.
It's legendary, so, you know, it's fair.
It's just like Merit. Would you accept a donation for a Battle of Wits Merfolk? Absolutely. I would, for $50, and that's the price, I will play whatever the fuck you want. It could be 60 islands if you want.
Oh, my 100 card Merfolk deck.
Or it could be a deck that only turns lands into islands and has really no win condition.
That too.
Ooh, it's back. Okay, let's attack for 2 first. They missed their land drop, right? Oh, I got scared for a second. I'm gonna try to jam out this Kira. Tron. 60-man land. 60-man land deck. Okay, it's coming. Just a question of when. The safe move is to play like or like Lord of Atlantis and an Aether Vial. Yeah, I guess this is the safe move. Maybe I should have not played my land, try to bait a counterspell. Because, like, whatever, this doesn't do anything. They know I have this, right? Yeah.
If he's paying attention, he knows.
Fuck you.
Whatever, I think it's better to hold the Kira, given things like Archmage's Charm. This thing. Okay. So
Eat dick.
Eat dick and die. All things considered, this is pretty good. Our opponent's really choked on mana. We're probably just going to win from here.
Well, if he's really choked, maybe you should take all the white away from him.
No, they're choked like on quantity of lands.
Still. You turn it all blue, and then what is he going to do?
Turn it all blue, what are you going to do? Wanted to say thanks for the content. Been gone from MTG for a few years and loving your YouTube videos. Thank you very much, Tim. Which ones? Oh, now they're that's desperation right there. You didn't even get a token out of this. I can smell the desperation. Hey, you still have no land drop. I do not sympathize with you at all. Cracking in for 8. Look at all them fishies here. I think you can 3-2-1 this.
Not yet.
I guess they'll want to see one more card. Just one more card.
3.
Too late. I told you guys to do a 3-2-1 earlier. All right. Mostly modern burn stuff. I don't have any. I have like one burn video. It's a deck tech.
Maybe he's talking about Andy.
But I'd have to check more. What I kept watching, the modern hasn't changed in 6 effing years. Yeah, exactly. That's the one. That's the one burn deck. One burn video. I love your burn video. Excellent. All right, we won this one. Let's move on to round 4. Say hello to Twitch chat. Salud.
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 Bust out the emotes.
Yeah, this is where that emote comes from. Not that people really use the emotes. Yeah, I gotta freshen up the emotes. Are you purring? I can't tell. No, you're not. What, you feel you're in danger? Nothing's wrong here. Come on, we're all good friends. And everyone likes you too anyway. Here, I'll put you in the box. You have a box here. Just for you. Alright, there he goes. He's gone. It's a glorious victory.
Yeah. Oh, I smoked him. You saw the board thing.
Let's get back to our league. What a crushing. Oh, the opponent, the person conceded the whole match. Well, you guys are behind.
Well, no, it wasn't a whole match. It was Bumtown. Best of 1.
Yeah, I know. No, I know. Oh, it was just a best of 1. Okay.
But maybe, yeah, maybe that guy is actually behind.
No, the chat is behind. The emotes are coming out like 2 minutes late. Refresh the stream, people. How's Aspiring Spike doing? He's got like 1.5 thousand people. He's got to grind, or he's got to owe 1 million subs to everybody. Well, so far, I don't know, this is a weird league. First match was terrible. Second match was supposed to be terrible, but our opponent played like a janky enough version of it. They play Animate Reanimator Titan or something like that. Probably some sort of F. Pavlush weird jank side version of the deck. I'm glad we're getting Kira. So at least we can, like, experiment and see, you know, what is the true power of this thing. We won the die roll, and we have a pretty clean hand. If I can draw a land, that might be even great, because I could, like, Brazen Bar or something. Oh, is this goblins? Is this goblins, or is this infect? Either way, that sounds terrible. Or maybe this is just Jund with Ignoble Hierarch. Is this the Merfolk deck? Yes, this is the Merfolk deck. I'm sort of hoping it is Boomer Jund with Ignoble Hierarch at this point. Haven't played against Merfolk in forever. Well, that's not a good sign for Merfolk. It's possible playing the Brazen Bar is good for two strategic reasons, or like the petty theft part, because then if my opponent has removal for Merfolk Trickster, it won't be so bad. Like, I wouldn't have a creature exposed to die to it. I sort of want to land right now so I can get this Kira out. Ugh, mana base not cooperating. I guess we just play Lords. Looks like Yawgmoth? Oh yeah, it could be. Which in that case, I really need this Kira out on the board. Opponent is playing very sus. Pendelhaven. Is this Infect? I want to say this is Infect. No. It's still Yawgmoth. Okay, it's just Yawgmoth. Okay, confirmed. Whenever Zulaport, Cutthroat, or another creature you control dies, opponent loses a life, gain a life. Shouldn't you have done that the other order then? Oh no, you didn't sack anything, you created something.
Seeing a lot of this grist, is this new? What is this card?
This is Grist, this is a new Planeswalker. But it's an insect if it's not on the battlefield.
What? How does that work?
It doesn't. Another creature you control dies. If I bounce the insect token, it's not pleasant. Can I, in theory, kill my opponent? Or at least threaten to kill my opponent? I'm just gonna wail on my opponent for a ton of damage. And then I'll hold up Petty Theft for, like, I don't know, combo piece or something. And I'll put Cure in play so I have at least some protection from Grist, right? Sack a creature. Okay. Well, you can't beat this? What do I do now? Okay, so Tidebinder Mage. This looks great! We should have some force negations for maybe Grist, Collected Company. Well, they probably don't have Collected Company, but they got Court of Calling and Eldritch Evolution. Harbinger is like... when Tidebinder Mage is good, Harbinger is usually bad. Kira is like okay. Brazen Borrower doesn't seem that necessary. Cut one more card. Oh yeah, Force doesn't counter Grist, fuck it. It can counter the collected company. It can counter collected company, quarter calling, and Eldritch Evolution into a Grist. Counterspell for Yawgmoth. Do I have anything for Yawgmoth here? It's not crazy to bring in Counterspell and take play this deck like a control matchup. But what am I gonna take out if I do that? The Tide Shaper? I could take out some Glass Pools maybe. Or maybe I don't really need Kira. I have to take out 5 cards. Would you rather have Counterspell than Force? Force is free. So I can like play spells while interacting with my opponent. How did Time Spiral Lord of Atlantis get to $30? Well, because they printed Sveilun and Tide Shaper now, and I mean even myself initially, oh, Merfolk is amazing. And then actually for the first few weeks it was amazing, and then a month later when the blue-red Murktide decks became more prominent, Merfolk was starting to get its ass kicked. I have 1 minute to make decisions.
Force isn't free, it's like $200. Unless you steal it.
Okay, let's bring in 3 counter spells. Let's see what that does. We'll play without Silvergill Adept. Hand is not very interactive, but hand's a hand. I'll keep this.
I stole all my Force negations.
All of them, huh?
From you. Those are paper proxies you've been playing with.
Okay, just in case I have choke, I'll play Minamo first. I should buy some proxies and make some sort of like, can you detect the proxy video? But then I'm thinking like, no one can detect proxies on camera. It's like impossible. Okay, what the fuck are you? You little hobbit, you. Enters the battlefield, create a treasure token. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you can gain a life. Alright.
Is that like actual Lord of the Rings stuff?
No. It's a halfling citizen. I mean, they're obviously ripping them off.
It's coming.
They are. That's a huge rip-off right there. The halfling citizen. Is this a bad matchup? Usually. I think I have quite a few tools, but usually it's pretty shitty. You can add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Looks like the historic combo of Bolas Citadel. That's just a very different deck. Okay, they probably have interaction here, but whatever. We're gonna try to get the young wolf. You ain't coming back. You just die and you be gone.
Puppy.
That puppy had rabies. Another rabies puppy. What the hell? Alright. That's the game you want to play. So
Tide Shaper.
Oh my god, we just got Counterspell. I don't know what to do now. Life looked so easy.
Tidebinder.
Do I sacrifice 1 more turn? They don't have a whole lot of mana. Can things get really wildly out of control? Next turn, no, they still can't they can Eldritch Evolution away a young wolf into a Grist if they want to. Then sack a random creature, kill Sveilun. Yawgmoth just kills us right now. Well, there's no Yawgmoth on the... Or I guess Yawgmoth can happen. Eldritch Evolution from Prosperous Innkeeper. But like, I can't keep this counterspell up for forever. I really can't. But I still lose to Eldritch Evolution and... I guess Court of Calling. Yeah, land Yawgmoth would do it. Okay, let's see what they do. I attack. What do you want to do? You want to do anything?
Puppies.
The puppies are going after the fish. Delicious, isn't it?
Is this our new jackal pup?
No, just never can. It's nothing close to Jackal Pup. Okay, so I guess to fight Court of Calling a little bit, I'll play Tidebinder Mage, and I'll actually hit the Prosperous Innkeeper. Because this is not something my opponent wants to sack. Whereas they want to sack all these things and they'll reset them. So I guess we'll just pass the turn like that. Too bad I didn't have anything to put Flash in play right now.
All merfolk should have flash.
All of them. Attack. Not attack. Alright, they go for the attack.
Which is why you should play Leyline of Anticipation. And Nykthos. Or Shrine to Nyx, or whatever that card is.
Do you know what you're talking about?
Yeah, they
Okay, I think I'm gonna tick this thing up.
they combo very well together.
No. They must have 3 cards that cost 4+ mana. I don't know, maybe. Problem is, like, I don't have a good clock right now at all. Putting Sveilun in now, just to prevent my opponent from casting spells on our creatures.
Now that's a good idea, the splash thing.
I have 3 menacing mana. So menacing.
3 mana, so hot right now.
Yeah. Even drawing 1 land would help me a lot, because then I could attack with Mutavault. You want to go? You want to go with Sveilun? Indestructible, baby.
Well,
they definitely top-decked Hierarch.
2.
They haven't played land drops since
1.
turn 2. Here it comes! Alright, we've been expecting you, Yawgmoth. We have been expecting you.
He's a physician. What college did he graduate from? Is there some sort of dark Talaria? There you go. There's some design space.
I guess I'll play a Lord and hope my opponent doesn't have... What is Ward? Costs you...
Fuck around and
more.
find out.
Costs you 1 more mana to target the creature. That's funny. Because if I don't cast Master of the Pearl Trident, I'll have the potential to draw Counterspell and cast it. But, like, it's so unlikely. Oh, why didn't I attack with Mutavault? I should just attack with Mutavault. I'm so foolish. So I had the land in my hand.
Is that like a real thing, Thran University?
Thran University, get a better education. Yeah, there's like there's Thran Dynamo, Thran this, Thran that. So I guess that was that a rival university at the time? Splash. If you have Merfolk on the battlefield when the center of the play X thing happens, that'd be neat. Fuck, maybe I missed out on it. What, 3 more points of damage? Yawgmoth is a Thran physician. So is there going to be an Eldritch evolution? Into like Grist or something? Do they have a combo? Oh no, they need this thing. Okay, hold on, so what is this going to be? We got another fucking Young Wolf? What the hell line is it? Oh no, he just came back. Okay, they got Grist. They can't target anything except Sveilun, I guess. Still cannot do anything. You may sacrifice a creature. That's not the I told you have to pay one more. Costs you one more mana to target the creature. And they've conceded in shame. I'm sorry. Or maybe they misclicked. I bet they were going after Sveilun. Well, I had another Sveilun. What were we going to draw for the turn? Nothing. And then draw? Nothing. Was this enough? So this young wolf comes back. I play Sveilun. I think, yeah, we had it anyway. Yeah, we'll attack for, like, at least 8. Okay, well, we won that one, I think, pretty cleanly. Move on to round 5. At least we're 3-1. Going for the 4-1. Yawgmoth was probably a real frat boy douche during his college days over at Thran U. Wasn't... Oh, yeah! Sveilun is indestructible, so there's nothing they could do. They could do absolutely nothing. They had to put, like, another creature in play. Would that have been good enough? That might have made enough blockers. So I guess they would have screwed anyway. I still think they meant to target the Sveilun. They still meant to target Sveilun, even though she was indestructible. Because otherwise there's like no point in playing this ability at all. I find it hard to believe, telling my opponent how ward works, that they punted right into it immediately. It seems more logical that they punt into the indestructible part. Would you have vialed in the other one for the lols? Only if they... I might have vialed it in just because I forgot that she was indestructible.
You need more...
Caffeine.
Biotin.
What's biotin?
I have no idea.
What?
Look it up, it's a thing.
Biotin? Health benefits of biotin. Also vitamin B minus? What? Oh, 7? So one of the B vitamins is involved in a wide range of metabolic processes. Blah, 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 blah. He needs more Brondo. I have a feeling something bad's gonna happen if I ask about this, so... You learn online. If you don't understand, if you don't know what it is that they ask about, then you just don't say anything at all. We won the die roll. Yeah, we'll keep this. We're up against Panda Nakonda.
Oh, hi, Nika.
Oh my god, have you never seen Idiocracy? Is that a movie?
Mike Judge. It's Mike Judge's movie.
I didn't. Well, he's made a lot of movies, you know. Austin Powers was also a movie by him.
What? No. Mike Judge made Austin Powers.
Oh, I'm thinking of Mike Myers. Yeah, we need that. We need that Biocrin or whatever the hell it is. How many names have I screwed up today? Jack Nicholas and Jack Nicholson. And then I gave the right name and I thought I gave it wrong and I started naming the other one. Oh no, it's hammer time. Ah, fuck us. It's over.
No, you have bounce spell.
That's useless in this matchup. It is purely useless. Oh, great. Well, this thing's useless if there's no creature. But a creature's coming, of course. The creature is coming. So...
Turn 2 vial, right on time.
You know, I don't like doing it, but I think this gives me the best chance of winning. Because I'm going to be choked on mana no matter what. Just like a turn 2 Soul Ring. Hey, turn 2 Soul Ring doesn't feel nearly as bad as turn 2 Vial. This is a shitty start for them too. This is embarrassing. You found a Springleaf Drum? Yeah, this is a crappy start for them. Oh, I can bounce this with Harbinger. Or do I bounce this? This is their mana source. Alright, let's fuck around here. They are choked on lands, and I think I'll keep the glass pool because I don't need it, or do I need it? No, I'm gonna keep it. Suspicious low is 100% hammers. Great. My opponent said rude. Well, if I could slow them down a turn, that's all I needed to do. But it appears I have done nothing. Because I might want to hold on to the Harbinger when they attack with, say, like, I don't know, a creature that they put Colossus Hammer on. Another one of these. Another one. Okay, so we can potentially Harbinger something. Tick the vial up again. Glass pool, copy the Harbinger. They're getting Luris. This is the fucking shittiest Hammer Time hand I've ever seen, and it's really hard for me to... Whenever an opponent casts their first non-creature spell each turn... Well, unfortunately, we have almost no non-creature spells. Sure.
Sure, why not?
You have mana for everything you need.
Something like that. I'm just wondering, can I bluff? Do I have, like, any ability to bluff, or should I just put... Nah, maybe I just pass. I mean, I could attack here, and if they trade... Like, I don't really want to trade with anything. I think my creatures are more important than theirs.
Well, of course you would.
You're biased towards your own deck!
Yeah. Where's
Yeah.
Pithing Needle?
Where's the ban on Luris? We do got to put the pedal to the metal now, though. But I think we'll be in pretty good shape next turn, because I can play Lord of Atlantis. Hey, what do you need? Is Spreading Seas. Or Tide Shaper. Or, yeah, Tide Shaper. This thing's digs for cards, right?
It's the best card in the game.
You did nothing. Ha!
Ah.
Do you have reach? Does anything have reach?
Reach for the sky. You're gonna have a huge ass turn next turn.
Oh, not really. I can't get through the Ingenious Smith.
Unless you get that Tide Shaper.
I could, in theory, copy the Brazen Borrower and start attacking. Yeah, if I get Tide Shaper, that might change everything. If I have Tide Shaper, that just swings everything around. So I'll take both these up to 3 and 2. So we can flash in a Harbinger, but also flash in a Glass Bowl Mimic if necessary. I could feel it, that you wanted to will it to existence. And this thing's gonna make this thing bigger every turn. I mean, worth it if I attack with Silver Gill Adept? Maybe. And if they block, I copy Lord of Atlanta. Like, I can't play too patiently now. No, but then they just bring this thing back. So it doesn't change anything. They just bring it back with Luris. Boo, Luris. Boo, boo. Bad Luris.
Your deck needs more fatal pushes.
I guess something else I could do is I could Glass Pull Mimic Silver Gill Adapt just to, like, just put more stuff on the battlefield. Cigar's Aid. But is it really going to help you? Ooh, my god, look at all the Cigar's Aids. The aid is on the way.
Your opponent has AIDS.
A lot of aids. This is unusual. I think I'm okay with this. Oh god, how many hammers is it? Could be 1,000,000 hammers. Could they swap the equipment because there's two hammers? Let me attach a target creature you control. So like the hammer went to one, now it's gonna go to a second one?
Can you
just for fun?
Can you just bounce that fucking thing?
Well, I will. Okay, there's a second hammer. I fucking knew it. I knew it. I could feel it in my balls.
And you got the answers to all of it.
Well, I can't beat the third hammer. They keep swapping it around for fun. Okay, so first...
Now he's gonna be so mad.
Maybe. You had all the hammers? Well, I had all the bounce spells. Okay, first we bounce you. Can they even replay anything? God, am I attacking for 17? Oh, fuck, it had lifelink? Fuck. Well.
Another load will do it.
What is this? 4, 11... 4, 11, 14, 17, 21? Fuck! We need one more Lord. We need one more Lord. We need a Lord... Lord of Atlantis, something. Or, sorry, a Glass Pull Mimic was good, too. It says Trample. Okay, what's the worst thing that can happen to us? I think I'm just gonna hoof. Hoof! Just a little bit too much lifelink. Damn it. If they can't re-equip the hammers, maybe this will turn out okay. Because unfortunately, they're gaining they're gaining quite a bit of life off of the Ingenious Smith. Because they'll play Luris, play a Mishra's Bauble, and every single time the stupid Smith gets bigger, it's a more lifelink. Also, they could swap the Shadow Spear on something on defense. Or we just top deck that Tide Shaper like we were supposed to. We were just short 2 damage.
Block with Meaty Bolt.
No, block with face. Block with my face. Okay, so you replay everything. I'm surprised you don't play that first. Get the bauble back, because it would make the Smith bigger, right? Oh no, it doesn't trigger. What the hell? Whenever one or more artifacts enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter. Oh, it only triggers once a turn. So they're at effectively 12 because of Luris's lifelink. Do we have it? I mean, I guess I'm just going to attack with... Well, I don't have to attack with everything.
But you should.
I mean, this thing does have trample.
Lord.
Tide Shaper. Makes it easy. Well. How do they put it? Math is for blockers?
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably just have lethal with Mutavault. I mean, it looks like a lot of damage.
He doesn't even run the numbers anymore.
Fucking Flex Seal is not going to save them there. Flex Seal won't save you this time. Alright, chums, let's do this. Leroy Jenkins! Oh my god, he just went in. This is just lethal, right? 10.
Why take a chance?
4, 10, 13. Pass priority. God damn it, Leroy. We won. That was close. I mean, we only won that because our opponent had the absolute dog shit hand ever. Oh, maybe it was a good hand. We ended up having Harbinger plus Glasspool to like copy it.
Tide Pool Mimic.
At least I got chicken. Like, I guess I bring in Force Negation. I don't even love Force Negation in this matchup, but maybe Force Negation will do better than Kira.
Well
they have some interaction, but
that deserves golf claps.
yeah. Maybe I'll take out one more Silver Gillidapt for a Force Negation, just to like randomly counter a Hammer or Sigarda's Aid when it comes up. But it just sucks because they have I mean, it's pretty redundant. Waiting for the third foily Glasspool to arrive. Glasspool's a good investment. The hand's sort of trash, but I'll keep it. It's got some interaction. What? The aid.
Yeah. That's my boy.
You should play this deck. You can even play with Ornithopter if you want.
No, it's got to be with Merfolk.
Okay, I think I need double blue at some point. And we're gonna... Oh god. Well, at least we have an answer. Wow, turn 2.
This is the modern that
Leftists want. Or whatever. I'm not political.
Shit, what to do now? Like, I can bounce Memnite. Or I could tide... Well, if I Tide Shaper and hit the white source, it's not really the end of it, so I guess I'll just pass. And if there's no land, maybe we can come back, because then we'll like Tide Shaper the plains, and that'll be like a huge beating. And you don't want to add any more hammers? That's completely reasonable.
You should have been able to stack Hammer Brother suits in Mario.
Yeah, just stack powers.
Throw like 20 hammer suits. Throw 20 hammers rather.
2 fire flowers. You're shooting 2 fireballs. We basically, I don't know how it's an advantage.
Well, one can come from behind you.
Let's see, what do I do? And you can cast them as though they had flash. That's ridiculous.
Nice planes, buddy.
Well, not if they... It's not good against the second hammer if they've got it right now, because they can just cast it with flash. Sad face, but sure, okay. Let's see, how YOLO was this hand? Pretty YOLO.
Get in there. Go Mem Knight.
Oh god, yes. We got it. Oh shit, I almost passed through my turn.
Like the fool you are.
Okay, stop playing hammers, please. That's convenient. I have a brazen bar over here.
Oh shit.
Okay, let's see. Because if we might get to a point where, I mean, if they have a hammer here, I'll just block with Master of the Pearl Trident, then get 2 Mutabolts out. All right, you slowing down. Stuck on that one lander with double hammer and Sigardazade.
That's fucked.
Okay, I guess I'll leave up a blocker. Uh-oh.
Eyes to meet you.
Yeah.
Not relevant here at all. Jeez.
If you attack, I block.
That's the fucking slot machine of
I'm
this
definitely not gonna take a chance here. If you have a fucking hammer, you show it. No, okay. Good bluff. Nice fucking try. Who is this? No. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna complain. It looks like we have lethal on, like, basically lethal. And we just drew a force negation for the turn.
Farce of negation.
Because we put our opponent to basically an unrecoverable board state. Does Merfolk gain much for playing basic lands? Or the canopy lands would be good for the mana flood? You know what? I don't really believe in the canopy lands right now because the format's just way too aggressive. They are good for mana flood, but the damage is just way too damn high. Like, if you start the game with the Horizon land, then the rest of the game you're screwed, so... Anyway, 4-1. I'll take it.
First game was rough.
So this one... Oh yeah, the first game was super rough. And well, it might have been more possible that if we got Kira out. So if we get Kira out against Elementals, I'm hoping that changes a lot in the matchup. So... Well, we got a 5-0 at this deck. We got a 4-1. So far, the record is pretty good, and it's pretty smooth overall. This league... Like, I felt like we ran pretty good, though. Our opponents, like, ran like garbage. I mean, the Hammer Time one, whatever. They went for the turn, I don't know, turn 2-ish, turn 3 kill. They had probably a turn 2 kill in their hand, and they just needed to top deck a land, and we were hopeless. We were just probably going to be helpless to that turn 2 kill. We beat them 2-0, didn't we? We beat them 2-0. We showed Hammer Time who's boss with all that interaction. And it's this league, I guess, Harbinger did a lot more work than the last one. So... Guess what, Harbinger? You get to stay in the deck for a little bit longer. Although I am very tempted just to replace at least one of you with Brazen Borrower. I really like this Brazen Borrower. Alright, so if you're watching the stream, we're going to keep streaming. If you're on the replay, sorry, but that's the game for today. We're going to thank everyone for supporting the channel. We're also going to thank our sponsors, Fusion Gaming Online and Mana Traders. This has been Nikachu with his brother playing Mono Blue Merfolk in Modern.